Big Brother gave them the spotlight, but life gave them pepper. Here are Big Brother Naija housemates who went from glory to broke. Number 4 will definitely pain you. First on the list is Ella. Ella, our pepper den princess from the 2019 Big Brother Naija season, came in hot and left fans talking. If you remember, sis was not just serving drama, she had pipes for days. Her voice alone had some people ready to pre-order an album, but her shine in Big Brother's house was cut short after eviction on day 49. Now here's the twist. While many thought Ella was about to blow in the music industry, life had other plans. Years after the show, she shocked fans by helping on social media, not the new single, but the cry for help. She openly confessed she was struggling financially and boldly dropped her account details online, declaring she would keep posting until destiny helpers locate her. Of course, Naija Twitter and Instagram streets went wild. Some fans sympathized, praying a helper finds her soon, while others didn't miss words, advising her to start something, anything, even small hustle, because Big Brother fame no dey guarantee lifetime cash out. At the end of the day, Ella's story just reminds us that in BBN, some housemates catch crews and endorsements for life, while others are left to restart from ground zero. Next is Jeff. Jeff was that fine bobo from 2019 Big Brother Naija Pepper Dem season who had everybody screaming strategist the moment he stepped into Biggie's house. He wasn't just easy on the eyes, he was also the very first head of house, and trust me, he carried himself with that cool, calm and collected energy that made him look like the perfect gentleman. But you know BBN vibes, viewers want premium drama, gbas boss all the time. Jeff played the nice guy card, and while some people respected his leadership and brains, others felt he wasn't giving enough pepper for the Pepper Dem season. Before we knew it, nomination wahala hit him, and by day 35, boom, Jeff was evicted. Omo, that was serious heartbreak for his fans. Still, the guy didn't leave empty-handed. He bagged 1 million naira from the NutriCoin challenge before walking out of that famous door. Sweet rain, right? But here's the gist. After the show, many thought Jeff would keep shining at every event, bagging endorsements left and right. Instead, Bros just disappeared like Wi-Fi during NEPA wahala. Some fans say he's quietly chopping life low-key, others believe his fame faded faster than Indomie noodles. Either way, Jeff is one ex-housemate who tasted the limelight but has since kept it hush-hush. Next on the list is Feoney. Feoney, the street king himself, stamped his name in BBNaija history when he carried the crown at the Sigobe edition and bagged a cool 25 billion naira. That season, vibes on vibes. Efe was everybody's guy, the worry boy who came in hot with his slang, his energy, and his never-ending talks about music. He never hid the fact that rap was his first love, and he even cooked up that anthem based on logistics right after the show. But Omo, after the banger dropped, the streets started asking, where Efe dey? Rumors flew left, right, and center. Some people swore the cash has finished. Others claimed his music career never really took off, but diehard fans weren't having it. According to them, Efe is simply a low-key guy who prefers peace over paparazzi. Some even just say Baba might be chilling abroad, sipping cocktails and living soft life while people at home they do abebo. One thing's for sure, whether Efe is plotting a comeback or just enjoying his quiet life, his name still sparks arguments anytime BBNaija legends are mentioned. That's the power of Feoney. Next on the list is D1. D1 might have lasted only 22 days inside Big Brother Naija double wahala house back in 2018, but trust me, this guy still manages to stay on people's lips years later. Why? Because Baba no dey hide mouth. His controversial takes on social media always sparks one kind gbas that keeps him trending every now and then. Inside the house, D1 already branded himself as a comedian, promising to storm the stand-up comedy scene after the show. But fast forward to now, fans are still waiting to see him cash out seriously from that comedy hustle. Instead, gist started flying that Oga don't go broke. To add pepper to the matter, D1 himself once admitted in an interview that joining the reality show was one of the mistakes of his life, claiming Big Brother didn't really boost his career the way he thought. He even shaded fellow ex-housemates, saying many of them are still struggling to stand firm outside the house. And about those broke rumors, D1 just laughed it off with a line that had fans screaming, now who gets before they broke? Omo, with clapbacks like that, this man is still a content machine whether he's on stage or not. And number 10 is Soma. Fine boy Sadina has been serving us premium TV face since way back. But let's not lie, his Big Brother Naija journey has been a whole roller coaster. He first popped up in the Sigobe season, BBNaija season 2, and later pulled a comeback move in the All-Stars edition. That's 2 times inside Biggie's house. In the All-Stars rod, Baba even bagged himself 500,000 naira from a task. Small wins they matter a big. But outside the house, fans no gree. Some people swear his career has been on a long vacation since Sigobe. No blockbuster roles, no major comeback glow, just small soap opera appearances here and there. Even during All-Stars, when he promised to redeem his name, many say the show still swallowed him whole like fufu inside a goosey. Of course, his loyal stans will never hear word. They defend him like he's the last suya stick in Lagos. But street talk is saying Sadina's shine never really got the flavor it needed. Whether it's Biggie's fault bad luck, or industry politics, one thing is clear: people are still debating if this ex-housemate can truly bounce back or if his BBNaija fame is officially expired. Number 9 is Beto Brian. So let's talk about Beto, the BBNaija double wahala housemate that the streets barely remember. My guy entered the house with high hopes, probably thinking he'd pull a Toby, Miracle, or CC kind of spotlight. But before fans could even learn how to spell his name, he was already packing his bags. Alongside Princess, Beto made history, but not the type he probably imagined. He became one half of the very first pair to be evicted. Talk about being remembered for the wrong reasons. Viewers simply didn't vibe with him. The gist then was that his energy didn't match the wahala that season was promising. People felt he was too calm, too low-key, and BBNaija fans, they don't forgive boring. In that house, if you don't serve drama, bass or romance, you are automatically on the chopping block. Since leaving the show, Beto has been MIA from the spotlight. No headlines, no viral moments, no reality TV I've arrived shine. Many fans concluded that the fame he chased into Big Brother's house never even waved at him. These days, his name only pops up when people talk about the most forgettable housemates. Sad but true. Number 8 is Gifty. If you ever watched Big Brother Naija season 2, then you definitely remember Madam Gifty. That babe no dey hide her vibes at all. She entered that house not just to play, but to perform. In her mind, Biggie was the director, the housemates were her co-actors, and the whole show was one big Nollywood audition. And let's be real, she gave us drama, flirting, side eyes, and that I sabi pass everybody energy that made her one of the most talked about faces of the season. But as much as Gifty carried wahala and controversy on her shoulders, her time in the house was short-lived. Eviction showed her pepper, but even the ex-housemates admitted that nothing shook her. Sis always acted like she was ready for the worst. That confidence, pure entertainment. Before Big Brother, Gifty already had her eyes on Nollywood, but after her exit, the spotlight dimmed. Not because she wanted to hide, but because the deals no just dey rolling like that. These days, fans still dey wait for her big comeback, the kind of return that will scatter social media and remind everyone why she trended in the first place. One thing we know for sure, Gifty still has the beauty, charisma, and spice. Now we're just waiting for her to light up our screens again. Alright, if you've enjoyed the video to this point, do well to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so as to always stay updated on our new video. Up next at number 7 is Mavis Ukoi. Mavis Ukoi, remember her? The River State queen who shook the Big Brother Naija Gobe house back in 2017. Now Mavis was that babe with the tomboy vibes, the rap flows, and of course her chemistry with Efu that had viewers glued to their screens. Many people even swore that ship gave her extra shine in the house, and shine she did. Your girl made it to the final week and walked out as one of the top 5, proudly holding down 5th place. After the show, Mavis made it clear she wanted Nollywood smoke. She announced plans to dive into acting, but fans weren't letting her off easy. They were begging her to hit the studio instead. Why? Because if you watched her rap in house, you'd already know she had bars. People were ready for a BBNaija housemate turn rapper moment. But then, silence. Post BBNaija, Mavis ghosted the spotlight. Not much was heard again, leaving fans wondering if she decided to dust off her corporate heels and return to the 9-to-5 life. Some people said maybe the BBNaija spotlight wasn't enough to keep her afloat. Because, let's face it, not everyone cashes out big after the show. One thing is certain though, Mavis had the spark and her fans are still waiting for her to bring the fire back. Number 6 on the list is T-Boss. Big Brother Naija 2017 gave us plenty of drama, bass, and unforgettable characters. But let's talk about one babe that had everyone arguing on Twitter streets, T-Boss. Some viewers swore she was too bossy, others insisted she was just that girl, confident, bougie, and carrying herself like a true queen. Either way, love her or drag her, nobody could deny T-Boss was a strong contender. She didn't just stroll through the house, she stayed till almost the very end, bagging 3rd place right after Efe, the winner, and Bisola, first runner-up. That's no small feat at all. After the show, Sis shocked everyone by saying she had eyes on politics. Yes, so Madam T-Boss was ready to enter political gist. But since then, no serious political waka has been seen. Instead, she has been keeping things low-key. No constant noise, no clout chasing every weekend, just T-Boss quietly living her life the way she wants. Of course, fans still argue. Some say she's enjoying her soft life in peace, others shade her with where did other BBNaija fame carry her to. Either way, T-Boss remains one of those housemates who made the mark. Whether she's in your face or out of the spotlight, one thing is certain, T-Boss will always be remembered as the fiery beauty that gave us gist, drama, and unforgettable BBNaija moments. Number 5 is Triple T, Thin Tall Tony, aka Triple T, was one of the most talked about housemates of the Big Brother Naija season 2. This guy had height, vibes, and enough drama to keep fans glued to their screens every single night. From his smooth dance moves to his unpredictable energy, plenty of viewers were so sure he had the winner's crown on lock. Some even said this one na Naija Chris Brown with extra pepper. But here's the shocker. After all that spotlight, Tony did something fans didn't see coming. He stepped all the way back. No endless interviews, no brand deals flying around social media, no back-to-back trending moments, just pure silence. For some fans, it was like, where TTT vanished? managed go. Others believed he chose quiet family life over the fame chase. Either way, the story reminds us of one hard truth. In this entertainment industry, fame no dey wait for anybody. One moment you are the internet's favorite, the next moment everyone has moved on to the next trendy face. At number 4 is Efu Anada. Efu Anada, remember her? The spicy queen from Big Brother Naija 2018 Double Wahala season. Efu wasn't the loudest in the house, but chai, her witty clapbacks could silence a whole room. Calm yet sharp-mouthed. She was that housemate who knew how to mix don't stress me energy with premium bass boss. Her stay lasted long enough to gather loyal fans who were convinced she was about to scatter Nollywood and social media with her talent. But after the eviction, things went a bit sideways. Before BBN, she had already dipped her toes into Nollywood, but instead of riding the fame wave full-time, she suddenly went MIA. Then she popped back up and confessed she had been battling depression, a really dark season of her life. People felt for her, but you know Nigerians, the gist didn't stop there. Rumors started flying that she blew her money living the soft life for the gram, trying too hard to maintain that celebrity shine. While some dragged her for allegedly forming lifestyle she couldn't sustain, others actually begged her to switch lanes, do something behind the scenes, away from the spotlight. Whether she chooses to bounce back in Hollywood or reinvent herself elsewhere, one thing is sure, Efu Anada's name still rings bells anytime old school BBN gist comes up. Number 3 is Toyo. Pepper Dem season gave us drama, gbasgbos, and plenty of unforgettable characters. But let's talk about Toyo, the ex-BBN housemate who had everyone's jaws on the floor when he introduced himself as a professional stripper. Yep, you heard that right. Brother came into the house with dance moves hotter than Lagos traffic and abs you could grate coconut on. But fast forward to post-BBN Naija life and suddenly everybody is asking, Oga Toyo, abeg, what do you really do? Some fans swear he's living his best soft life, just keeping things low-key away from the noise. Others are not buying it. They argue Big Brother Naija didn't exactly give him the spotlight he hoped for. Like, let's be honest, while some housemates blew up with endorsements, shows, and massive fan bases, Toyo's hustle still feels like an unresolved riddle. Still, you can't deny the guy's vibe. He's out here flexing quietly on Instagram, gymming hard, and occasionally dropping content that reminds everyone he's still around. Maybe he doesn't need to scream for attention. Maybe he's cooking something bigger. One thing we know for sure, Toyo will always have the gist crowd talking, whether he's stripping, chilling, or simply serving body goals. Number 2 is Tega. Tega's BBNaija journey will forever remain one of the most talked about seasons in Naija reality TV history. Enter the 2021 house as a married woman with a son, she already had the audience's eyes locked on her every move. But the moment sis started vibing, cuddling, and openly flirting with fellow housemate Boma, boom, wahala set. Social media streets scattered. Twitter fingers were typing like exam candidates, dragging her from Lagos to London. For many fans, it felt like betrayal. How can a married woman do that on national TV? They screamed. But a small gang of loyal fans defended her, saying, abeg, it's her life, let her breathe. Still, the damage was done. Her once loving fan base reduced faster than airtime during midnight calls. After her eviction, alongside Boma, ironically, people expected her to cash out with endorsements and big gigs like other ex-housemates. Instead, silence. No major brand deals, no constant headlines. Netizens quickly linked it to her BBNaija conduct, insisting she spoiled her own market. Now, years later, Tega is just living her life quietly, posting here and there, but the gist still lingers. Big Brother gave her fame, it did backfire big time. Finally on the list is Coco Ice. Coco Ice may not have been the loudest, wildest, or most dramatic face in Big Brother Naija season 2, but one thing about her, she left a mark. From the very first week, viewers tagged her as the cool, calm and collected babe, always in her shell, always minding her business. But in a house where wahala, gbasgbos, and drama sells like hot puff puff, her calmness quickly became her biggest undoing. Before fans could blink, she was out of the game, leaving many wondering if BBNaija was really her calling. After the show, Coco Ice boldly told everyone she was heading straight into the music industry. And true to her word, she dropped a single. But just like smoke on a windy day, the buzz didn't last. The industry didn't really give her the standing ovation she hoped for, and her name slowly started fading from the spotlight. These days, fans still debate, is Coco Ice really about that hustle life she bragged about on the show, or did the hustle humble her? Whatever the case, she remains one of those ex-housemates that BBNaija fans always remember, not for gbasgbos, but for being the quiet mystery house full of noise. Alright guys, we've come to the end of this video, and I pray for you that may we never go from grace to grass. Type amen in the comment section to claim it, and I'll see you in the next video on the screen.